Welcome to Coach's Corner. I'm Sean Anderson, your host for Ponca City Public Schools. This is our weekly chat, our weekly visit with the head coaches of Ponca City High School Athletics. And on this edition of Coach's Corner, coming up in just a little bit, the head coach of the Wildcat varsity baseball team, Coach Drew Burris, will be our guest. And right now, the coach of the national champion Po-High Steppers, Kristin Smith, is with us. And Kristin, that sounds really good, doesn't it?
It definitely does. It's been 11 years since we could say that. So, yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, that's a big deal. Giving you a recap of the Nationals. That's what we want to get from Coach Smith because it couldn't have gone better.
You know, seriously, it really couldn't have. It was kind of one of those magical days, you know, everything just kind of fell into place, and the girls were amazing. They gave amazing performances, and yeah, it just all went our way.
So do you give like a speech at the beginning of the day? Is it like a breakfast time? Like, all right, team, this is what we're doing. Is that what it was, or what was it?
No, really, it's kind of a tradition. We have we all circle up and say a prayer before we perform, and we have a chant that we do that kind of gets the girls pumped, and then I usually talk to them, but I do that really before every dance, so we kind of have a short little pep talk before every dance, and then I always give them a high five. It's kind of, tradition, so it seemed to work that day.
Well, just to give you some perspective, I mean, this is this competition brings teams from all over the country and really all over the world.
Yeah.
And there were a lot of teams there competing.
Yeah, there really were. There were a ton, and there were a ton from the U.S. and then there were 11 teams from Japan.
Okay.
So one of the biggest things that we were excited about is we actually beat some teams from Japan. So
wow.
Trust me, they are amazing, amazing. Our military, which is probably what won it for us. Our military was the highest scoring military of the entire competition.
Wow,
so
just incredible.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah, and getting an opportunity to compete with that level of competition. I mean, were there teams that everyone had their eye on, thinking, "Oh boy, they're going to be tough to beat," and then of course you beat them. But I mean, were there teams that you were concerned about going in?
It's strange because there's always those teams that I know from years past, and I've been doing this for so long. I recognize names, but. Then also there's so many really large teams that they change from year to year because their schools consolidate or their schools break in half, and then it's now it's Grapevine West and East, and so it makes that changes. It's not always the exact same teams there, but there's always those ones that Rowlett is always ridiculously tough to beat. Victoria High School is ridiculously tough. Corsicana, there's Saxe High School. There's just some amazing talent out there.
So hard work. Hard work. Your athletes work hard all year long.
Yes.
And they put in an incredible amount of effort, dedication, and you see that all the time. And of course, that has got to be responsible for the lion's share of that national championship. As far as the routines that you select and your team works on, how much does it come down to? Well, I'm glad we picked that one. That was a good one.
I choreograph most of the stuff for my girls. When it comes to nationals, I try and get some professional choreographers just simply because, it's been a long time since I was on the cutting edge. Let's be honest, I'm 51, so I try and get, hey, what's new and coming out for nationals, but I do choreograph our prop for nationals, and sometimes I make some changes in the dances, but I've just been really fortunate that we've gotten some really good choreography, and the judges like my choreography, and I really try and do what's my girl's strength. We're not a total studio team. I have some girls that have studio training, but on the whole, my girls do not, and so I got to play to their strengths, and that's what I try and do.
Well, it certainly turned out well. For the last 11 years, you've had some years where just short, almost there, and those long bus rides back. Thinking, well, we were that close.
Yes.
And this year didn't have to do that. Bring that trophy home. Where does that trophy live?
Well, right now, unfortunately, it's in my storage room. I need to get it out. I know, isn't that terrible?
Right.
I need our banner's going to go up, but it'll probably go up in the Commons. But then we'll get it in the trophy case. I just haven't gotten over there. I've kind of been swamped after nationals and tryouts and all that. But
well, and that was the next thing on the agenda for the award-winning national champion High Steppers tryouts, and you see new talent coming up and athletes that are they've perhaps some of them have been through the mini stepper clinic.
Oh yeah,
a lot of them.
Yes, which you're showing my age, but yeah.
Right. Well, so they're coming in. What did you take from tryouts? I mean, what was your overall impression?
I'm very excited for next year.
Yeah.
I've got some really good girls, and see, I only graduated 6 seniors, so they were incredibly talented seniors, and they're going to be definitely missed. I mean, they were heart and soul of the team. But I got some really good girls in there. They're young, but they're going to work hard, and they seem very dedicated and talented, and so we're just hoping to reload and move on.
Good. Well, is there an off season for the High Steppers? That's a big question. I mean, do they get some downtime? I mean, come on.
Not a lot.
Yeah.
We're in the gym right now working on stuff for camp. We'll go to camp May 31st, June 1st and 2nd. And then they get a little bit of time off that after that. But, we'll go back August 1st.
Very nice. Well, there will be some Wildcat spirit in the halls of grade schools and east and west throughout Ponca City Public Schools. May 9th, a special day. Tell us about this, please.
I first of all, I just want to thank Shelly Arrett for this. She emailed me and said, hey, we'd just really like to celebrate the High Steppers National Championship with the band and the High Steppers march in the halls at the grade schools, let the younger kids see the high school kids and, our achievement. And so, we get to go to all the different grade schools and march the halls and have the kids come out and, meet us. And then we're going to go to East and West and hopefully the administration building if we've got time.
Cool.
So, honestly, the welcome and the congratulations that we've gotten when we've come back. I mean, we just appreciate Ponca City so much. And like I said, Shelly for doing this for us. I mean, it's been amazing. Yeah. It's been great.
When you see those younger kids, those grade school kids, I mean, there was stars in their eyys. I mean, they really, this is a big deal for them, right?
It is, yeah. And it's so cool.
Yeah.
It is so cool. I mean, some of the most awesome times I can remember as little girls walking by and going, oh, that's the High Stepper coach, or there's the High Steppers. I mean, it's just cool.
Yeah,
it's just cool.
It really is. Well, I tell you what, Ponca City High School, Ponca City, this entire area, just couldn't be prouder, couldn't be more proud of the High Steppers, national champions, and many more to come. Coach Kristin Smith, thank you for being the guest.
Thanks.
Right here on Coach's Corner. And we're not done. Coach Drew Burris, the head coach of the Ponca City High School Wildcat varsity baseball team, he's with us next. Stay close.